Welcome to the entertainment segment of the bulletin. Now, some stakeholders in the local movie industry have condemned the move by the National Film Authority to rename the industry Black Stars Films. At a ceremony held on December 8, 2021 by the National Films Authority, Black Star Films was announced as a name for the industry. The move has received a severe backlash from many industry actors who want the National Film Authority to rather be concerned about how to increase investor confidence in the sector, which is funding as one of the main challenges. They argued that the name Black Star Films conflicts with an awards festival bearing nearly the same name and owned by the Executive Secretary of the National Film Authority, Julieta Santua Asante, and thus creates a conflict of interest and ethically questionable situation. They've since petitioned the sector minister has deputy and other bodies and agencies mandated to see to the concerns of the Ghanaian film industry to help right this wrong. They are of the view that the renaming exercise is a complete waste of time and taxpayers' money. Well, popular media personality George Quay started the petition to have the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture to help right the wrong, and he joins us on the phone. George, first of all, you think the renaming exercise is not a priority. What do you think are the urgent needs of the industry that are yet to be attended to?
Let us not even go into what we call the urgent needs. Let us focus on the subject on the ground, else we might get derailed. The subject on the ground is that the Executive Secretary of National Film Authority, a lady who's supposed to be seen to the interest of filmmakers and helping develop the film community we have in Ghana here, thinks it best to rename it. An exercise that many believe is totally fruitless, and I am one of those who believe it's totally useless. We do not need that now or ever. Look, it is already named. The Ghanaian film industry has a name, and it is shined in there. It is already there in the laws. We call it the Ghana Film Industry. It is named and defined in law. You can go take a look at sections 935 of the Act that paved the way for even Julia to get a job as the Executive Secretary of the National Film Authority. You know, that act actually provided the legal framework for production, regulation, nurturing, and everything that is concerned with film in this country. So what really is the motive, one may ask? Why would you want to rename something that already has a name? Okay. They argue that when you Google the Ghanaian film industry, what you get is Nollywood. And I'll tell you why it is Nollywood. How well have you engaged the media to even change the narrative? I've said time and again that the one who's telling your story is the one who's controlling the narrative. Okay. When Nigerian film producers collaborate with our Ghanaian filmmakers and they make films and we go ahead to promote them and push them and they make all the noise that is needed, what kind of story do you expect to be told? And what has the NFA board done about that? You think changing the name to what? Ghana Film and Black Star Films is what's going to cut it? Hell no.
Right, George, so you have petitioned, the authorities on the matter. You hope that your petition is taken into consideration. What happens if the name is maintained, and what do you expect from the petition you have submitted? Put briefly for us, sir.
We are hoping that this petition will get to the authorities and they will call the Executive Secretary of the National Film Authority to order and let them understand that you cannot hold the entire industry to ransom. You cannot hijack the industry. Why am I calling it a hijack? Because we know very well that the Executive Secretary of the National Film Authority has a personal film festival which is known as the Black Star International Film Festival. Okay, so if your petition, George,
if you can listen to me, if your petition is not, acted upon, what happens to you?
The festival gets wings to fly because anytime a Ghanaian film festival is supposed to be celebrated, ultimately you're celebrating Black Star films.
Okay. George Quay, thank you. We wanted to have more time to interact, but thank you for speaking with us.